All right, welcome back. Now, moving on to our top 5 at 7, we have national news first. We have reps to mediate in Pegasan Dangote refinery dispute. The House of Representatives on Tuesday resolved to intervene in the recent face-off between members of the Petroleum and Natural Gas Senior Staff Association of Nigeria and the Dangote refinery, which has disrupted petroleum product distribution nationwide. The resolution of the House followed the consideration and adoption of a motion of urgent public importance co-sponsored by Kano and Sokoto lawmakers Al-Hassan Doguwa and Abdulsamad Dasuki, respectively, at Tuesday plenary.
And now to judicial matters, we have court remands Nnamdi Kano's lawyer, brother, 11 others in Kuje prison. The magistrate court sitting in Kuje, Abuja, has remanded Prince Emmanuel Kanu, the brother of leader of proscribed indigenous people of Biafra IPOB Nnamdi Kanu, who has been held in custody for about 5 years by the federal government. Also, Kanu's lawyer, Aloy Ejimako, was also remanded in prison custody by the court. They were both arrested during the #Free Nnamdi Kanu Now protest on Monday, October 20. The duo were arraigned alongside 11 others before the court on Tuesday. The suspects were arraigned over allegations of breach of public peace by the police.
All right, and moving on to the next story, we have Tinubu nominate Bernard Doro as minister. President Bola Tinubu has nominated Dr. Bernard Doro from Plateau State as the minister of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, forwarding his name to the Senate for confirmation. Doro's nomination comes after the elevation of Professor Nantawe Goshwe Yewatda, the former Minister of Humanitarian Affairs and Poverty Reduction, who was elected national chairman of the ruling All Progressive Congress in July. Special advisor to the President on Information and Strategy, Bayo Ononuga, announced the nomination in a statement issued on Tuesday.
Also, we have truck ram into mosque structure, badly damaged it. We have a Mack truck carrying sand lost control and ran into a mosque along Okeare of Bere, a metropolis of Ibadan, the Oyo State capital. Fortunately, no life was lost, but part of the mosque building was badly damaged, serving as a stop to the heavy-duty truck. Eyewitness account told Galaxy News that the truck went towards the Okare exit to turn with the aim of dropping the sand at a building construction site just opposite the mosque. Those who spoke with Galaxy News thanked God that there was no casualty from the accident, but called on government to find a lasting solution to the constant brake failure of heavy-duty truck.
And going to international news, we have a Ukrainian city in total blackout after massive Russian assault. The Ukrainian city of Chernihiv is in total blackout following what the authorities describe as a massive assault by Russian missiles and drones, with hundreds of thousands of people affected across the wider region. 4 people are reported to have been killed as residential neighborhood was struck in the town of Novhorod Siversky. 10 others were injured, including a 10-year-old girl. The country's most northerly region is latest to be hit in an intensifying series of attacks on civilian infrastructures. Russian targets energy supplies, the rail network, home and business in its full-scale invasion of Ukraine.
And lastly, on top 5 at 7 for this morning, we have former French president begins 5-year prison sentence. Former French President Nicolas Sarkozy reported to a high-security Paris prison on Tuesday to begin a 5-year sentence for a conspiracy conviction stemming from a campaign finance funding from the late Libyan dictator Muammar Gaddafi. Sarkozy, who is appealing his conviction, is the first president of France to go to prison in the 233 years since the founding of the First French Republic in 1792. The 70-year-old was greeted by more than 100 well-wishers and supporters as he emerged from his villa in Paris upscale 16th arrondissement to make the short journey to the La Sainte prison in the Montparnasse district south of the river Seine. And that's all we have for you today on the top 5 at 7.